The story of a people is told best by those who live it out daily. And when the history of that community is informative, inspirational, and insightful, it should then be shared with the world. The Clio Exchange does that.
Handling the anxiety, I mean, the way we handled it was, one, we had the support. We had families, we had faith, we had people who surrounded us, who made us believe that we were doing the right thing. The second part of it was that we became, as you can imagine, a band that's seared together for eternity. We learned to support each other. And in fact, when we get together, it's as if we all revert to being 15, 16 again. It's like going to your family reunion. You have the same arguments about who didn't say what one day and who didn't give back the toys and on and on. But we are a very close-knit group. And then I suppose the third one was, again, looking at the reason that I'm here with you, the history that people like Carter G. Woodson and others gave us a sense that this is a continuum. This is a long line. In fact, my son, who is a African-American history professor at NYU, is continuing this. So coming out of this struggle, at the end of the day, it is really being able to have some sense of what the future ought to be, wanting to play a role in it, and having adults around you that believed enough in what you were trying to do and didn't say, you know, this is dumb or stupid, you're making a huge mistake, and you won't accomplish anything.
So how does a young person viewing today, listening to you today, how do they tap into that energy that propelled you and the others that were part of your group to really step out there and demonstrate a pride in who they are and what their community represents?
Well, I think you have to feel confident about yourself. You have to understand that this thing called life is an ongoing challenge, and that you have to be willing to make the difficult choices. But the history of us, I mean, since the first boat came in 1619, I had an opportunity once with Rodney Slater and during the early Democratic campaign, Clinton's campaign in '92, to go to Jamestown. And much as you described the Carter G. Woodson home, there's no place, in fact, I think the Parks Department finally did put a plaque, but in '92, there was no indication of the first slaves coming into the United States. And Bob Stanton and his people in the Parks Department were able to put a plaque there. We've got to understand that the richness and the diversity and the economic expansion of this country, we've made an enormous contribution to it. You know, it's not that this country owes us something. This country owes all of its people something.